What's up, you guys? Welcome to Nonsense at 9, a daily show where I talk about literal nonsense at 9 p.m. Central every single weekday. And as Thanksgiving's coming around the corner, aka tomorrow, I want to talk about the person you don't want to be on Thanksgiving. Now, the person you don't want to be is the person that doesn't bring up politics immediately. Now, you gotta bring it up early and often. You gotta get the family stirring. You gotta just throw a grenade in there, then you just walk out, go on that one walk with your cousin, and then come back to mayhem. Come back to chairs being all over the place. Come back to cracked windows, crying. Not babies crying, adults crying, babies too. You want to bring up politics as early as you can during Thanksgiving. It's the only way to truly bring out the love in the family. Listen, there might be a little bit of fighting, but really it should be a very cordial conversation, as it always is. Everyone at these Thanksgiving, not everyone has the same beliefs, so you want to make sure that you guys get to the bottom of why your beliefs aren't the same just early and often. Let's just get to it right away. You know that one cousin that's a liberal that works at Quiznos? Yeah, call him out. You know your one other cousin that's a blue-collar worker, that's a Republican? Call him out. I mean, you just want to kind of create a divide immediately, and that way you're going to have the best Thanksgiving possible. I think it's truly the only way to, bring the family together is just bring up politics right away. Because if you don't, everyone's going to be thinking about the whole time it was just an election year. So if you just bring it up early, right when you walk in the house, maybe give your grandma a hug, take 2 steps inside the house and be like, so that election, huh? And then say whoever you voted for, and then call out your aunt who's on the opposite side. That's what true love's about, is being able to disagree in a cordial family matter. It's gonna make your Thanksgiving the best it could possibly be. I mean, there's football on, but you're not gonna watch football because instead you're gonna be, you got that 2 TV systems gonna be set up to Fox and CNN, and then you guys are gonna be bickering back and forth, as you should be, but listen, love can only be love if there's disagreement, but you guys come back together. Now, you guys might not come back together, but it's still going to be the best Thanksgiving possible. Listen, no football, no problem. Let's just talk politics, straight politics for, 6 hours straight. Your uncle should be crying at the end of it. And your aunt should have left within 5 minutes saying she can't do this, and as she drives home drunk. I think it's honestly the best thing that you could do to bring the family together. There might be some disagreement, but it always ends up in like a cordial family matter. I mean, you guys are going to handle it, be professionals about it, and that's really the only way to kind of celebrate the beautiful holiday, giving thanks, and more importantly, just like saying that your uncle's opinions about things don't matter. I think that's really the only way to go about these things. I mean, sure, worst comes to worst, your grandma takes you out of the will, but that's not a big deal. I mean, you're just trying to spread love across the family. I think this is really the only way to go about it. Your grandpa, he might go 6 feet under after he has a heart attack because he has a vein just seeping out of his neck, screaming at your cousin who's only 16 years old, who thinks he knows more politics than everyone there. And trust a 16-year-old, he usually does. Listen, those sophomores in high school, they study politics hard. Can they vote? No, but that doesn't matter for the fact that they know as much or even more than the whole family. But you just want to bring up early and often. It's going to be the best way to have the best celebration, give thanks with your family. And it really just ends up being like a kind of like a beautiful family moment for everyone. And so I definitely would recommend doing this. I've done it, 12 years straight. I'm 24 right now, so I started when I was 12, and it's my favorite holiday for a reason, guys. You just want to bring it up early as a thing. You don't want to wait till after all the hugs are done. You just want to walk in kind of WWE-ish type entrance, and then just, my mic battery died. It's like 2 hours later. Let's see if I can remember where I was. You're going to want to go in there and just stir shit up. You're going to want to go in there, maybe throw a pie at your cousin because you guys disagree on the topic. This strategy's always worked for me. Now, with that being said, I haven't talked to my sister in 15 years. You might be like, Matthew, this was 3 years prior. You're only 9. What happened there? We're not going to get into that because that's not what this video is about. My aunt won't even look at me in the face anymore. She puts a COVID mask over her eyes to make it so she can't look at me anymore. But that's fine. It has nothing to do with the fact that I threw her dry turkey back at her when we were lovingly talking about politics. Because that's what it's all about. Brings the family together. And just a beautiful scene, just getting everyone together. It's pretty much talking ball, but life. You know, that's made no sense, but that's what we're going to go with. Guys, that's Nonsense at 9, a daily show where I talk about literal nonsense at 9 p.m. Central every single weekday. Why don't you like, why don't you sub? I'll see you guys tomorrow.